Hello, Week to Warrior. Welcome to module number 5, beginning to listen to your body. This is lesson number 5, elimination diet. So, an elimination diet is where you eliminate almost all of the things you're eating in order to figure out what's causing problems. And the basic idea behind this is that you're not sleeping, you have autoimmune problems, you have allergies, whatever. A lot of these things could be caused or contributed to by the foods you're eating, and probably definitely are. And there's probably feedback loops and all this different stuff. Like, let's say, even if carbs aren't an issue for you, maybe you have an overgrowth of bad bacteria in your gut and you would benefit from doing a carnivore diet or a zero carb diet for a period of time so that those carb reliant bad bacteria can have the opportunity to die off so that better bacteria can come in and colonize. So an elimination diet, my favorite way to do the elimination diet, and the one I recommend everyone do, is basically the Lion Diet. You can find this on Facebook. It's a Facebook group called the Lion Diet. I would recommend joining it because it's just a lot of people who have issues like you do who are also part of that group. This group and this course is like the place for insomniacs. Like, go there, talk to them, learn from them, bring that back here. But this is for insomnia. Like, this is what you need for insomnia. It's not the Lion Diet group. But the Lion Diet group will, again, it'll expose you to people who are doing elimination diets, reintroducing food. They're going to be doing a lot of the things that you're doing. Not for the same reasons, but they're going to be doing a lot of the same things you're doing. So you can learn a lot from them. And the way that elimination diets work or the way the Lion Diet works for everyone as an elimination diet is you get rid of all the food except for fatty red meat, fatty ruminant beef, basically, and then you just eat that until your body heals itself, and then you slowly reintroduce new foods. And the amount of time that you need to do that for could vary from like a few days to a few weeks to a few years, depending on how severely you've been affected. For me, I needed to do it for a few years, but I probably could have done it faster if I'd had the information I'm giving to you in this course right now, because I had to figure all this stuff out on my lonesome. So I definitely could have done it a lot faster. But basically, though, elimination diets, you got to be strict about them. You want to eliminate anything that's causing issues. Some people keep coffee or tea. I think that is not good. I think get rid of those, especially in the beginnings. It's an elimination diet. And then you can reintroduce those later as your body is healing, and then reintroduce more things slowly. But it's like elimination. Like, you get off of everything except for the drugs and medications you need to function today and tomorrow, and you just eat the salted, fatty, ruminant red meat, and your body heals, and you reintroduce foods, and then you know what foods that cause you to react badly, what foods cause you to develop insomnia, and those will change too. I mean, as you heal your gut, as you continue through the program in this course, you're going to be able to tolerate more and more and more foods. At the beginning, you're going to probably only be able to tolerate like the most mundane and the least triggering of foods. And then as you continue, you can tolerate more and more and more things. But really, though, it starts with the elimination diet. And when I start experiencing symptoms, if I start experiencing symptoms, I always go back to that elimination diet. Like, it works like every time. Like, if I'm like super stressed, my body's all going crazy and I can't sleep for whatever reason because I pushed myself too hard, and maybe I accidentally ate something, and maybe the kids are sick and they're keeping me up, and now I'm too stressed and my body starts breaking down again, then I stop sleeping again. I just go right back to carnivore. I go right back to carnivore Lion Diet, and then I start sleeping again, like immediately, and then I just cycle back onto the carbs. And there's a bunch of metabolic benefits to doing so. That is probably why that helps. There's a bunch of gut bacterial issues. There's a bunch of cellular issues. There's a bunch of inflammation issues. But this elimination diet is one of the core principles of this course. Like, this is really, really, really powerful. This is one of, like, if you do nothing else, just doing this elimination diet properly is going to save you so much pain and suffering. And most of the other things in the course, like a lot of the stuff in this course, is just to help you do that as well as possible, to help you go through the elimination diet, eliminate all the foods you're eating except for the beef, and then just reintroduce those quickly. And like your engagement in the Insomnia group, in Lion Diet, and all these, probably the Insomnia group is going to help you more with the reintroduction, because in Lion Diet, they they just eat only salted, fatted beef forever, and then they run into issues with long-term electrolyte regulation because they don't really know as much about that. I mean, this is all very cutting-edge stuff. But basically, they're not going to really help you reintroduce stuff, but it's just a cool community, and it happens to be the basis for the elimination diet I'm using in the course. But engaging in the community for this membership site, for this course, that's going to be really where you learn how to reintroduce foods, and where you learn how to reintroduce foods intelligently. Because, like let's say, I don't know, like I eat like potatoes and rice and fruit. That tends to do very well for me. But maybe you don't react super well to potatoes or rice fruit. Maybe there's someone in the group who does really well on sweet potatoes and steamed spinach and what's like a, I don't know, kefir. I don't know, like let's say someone just does really well on that. You're like, oh, that works for me. And they just stumble on that, for instance. There's a lot of like happenstance in diet and elimination dieting. Like, because none of this is written in stone. Like, there is no manual for how to heal your body from long-term chronic insomnia, except for this that I'm making right now. This is the only manual. So, ultimately, to be successful on the elimination diet, you want to learn from others who are doing it with you for the same reasons. Because I'm one person who's similar to you. And I've been down this journey longer and further than any of you. But I'm also just one person that you're learning from. What's even more powerful than learning from me is having hundreds and thousands of other people learning from me. And at the same time, you're learning from them. So they're at different stages than you. They've been doing this for a month, 2 months, 3 months, a year or so or longer. And you can learn from them at each stage, and they can like learn by teaching you. And that's going to help reinforce knowledge. It's going to help you realize what you know when you're helping answer other people's questions. It's going to help you learn to ask the right questions. It's going to help you also just make friends, socialize, and really like build a community of like-minded people who can all help each other towards this healthy lifestyle, because it's not all going to come from me. Like, I'm just giving you guys like the kickstart. Like, I'm just kickstarting this process, and I'm going to keep doing a lot. Like, this is just the beginning. This is literally just the beginning. So much is coming. It's beautiful. But this is also just kickstarting the process. I ultimately want to have a nation and community of millions of people doing all this stuff and teaching each other things and teaching my kids things, my kids teaching their kids things for 1,000 years. And that's going to come from community, come from shared values, shared living philosophy, and sharing information on how to live. Like, just like, hey man, I noticed this worked for me. What did you do? Oh, you did that works for me. Hey, well, this, and then like this. It helps. Sharing that information, collaborating, communicating helps. And it will help you realize what to do. Because I mean, at the end of the day too, it's like, it doesn't have to be that complicated. Like, it took me 2 years to reintroduce food to, like, just 3 years ultimately. I reintroduced foods from carnivore. And I could have probably done that in like 6 months if I had like a large community of people I could learn from. And like, maybe you can like, maybe it'll take you like a week. Maybe you just do carnivore for like 5 days, and then you just hop on some diet that some other guy in the group's already found. Like, oh, this works for me. I have my diets that I'm going to share with you that work really well for me. But also, though, like, other people have other diets too that could work for me, could work for other people. And really, like, I want to learn too. I do have a lot more answers than you guys. And I don't really expect any of you guys to teach me anything until you've been doing this for at least 3 years. But if you've been doing this for 3 years, you're really listening to your body, you're probably going to notice some stuff that it's at least interesting. It's at least going to be like, oh, I never like heard that perspective before. That happens to me all the time. And I love that. Like, I think that's awesome, because that's how we as a community are going to keep learning, keep pushing the edge, and ultimately become my goal is ultimately become the most dominant person ever. It's a little like, most dominant person ever. Like, I don't know. I just want to be like the ultimate alpha Devin and like have my own country. And I realize that this is a health course and that most of you are here because you want to fix your insomnia. But if you like my ideas, if you want to be a part of a country of high-performing people who are committed to living healthily and growing healthy food, not using pesticides, not spraying chemtrails in the air or God knows what they're doing, then probably be very interested. And you probably would really, really, really derive a lot of joy and meaning from engaging in that. But at this point, too, this is just to help you with insomnia, because this is the beginning. Beginning is helping you with insomnia, helping you feel good, helping you live your life, helping you really enjoy that. And then from there, if you want to like go further, my community, my company will provide you the opportunity to go further, because like, how cool is that? But on this note, we're done with this lesson.